Assalamualaikum dear students. Today it's our lecture number 5 and topic number 10, that is laws of exponent. Students, this topic is very important and totally new for you. So you have to watch this video with concentration. In today's lecture we will discuss just law number 1 and its name is product law. Product law basically it's a multiplication law. Okay? It has two conditions. A condition is when bases are same, exponents are different. Now you know very well what are bases and what are exponents. I have written the general form of this law. X and X both are bases and M and N both are exponents. Okay. This is the second condition. When bases are different and exponents are same. Now you have to see firstly this. What is the purpose of first law? In first law, when bases will be same and exponents will be different, then we have to add their exponents. For example, I have written 4 raised to power 5 multiply 4 raised to power 2. Multiply sign is coming between two exponentials number, so it means this is a product law. Okay, we have to recognize if, which law is there. When multiply sign is coming between, it means this is a product law. Okay, when bases will be same, then we have to add their exponents. 5 plus 2, then answer will be 4 raised to power 7. And what will happen in B condition? When bases will be different, you can observe first base is X and second base is Y, but their exponents are same. So what we have to do? We have to write both bases in round bracket and exponent is same. So exponent will go in exponent. Okay? On the top, it will be like an exponent. Definitely exponent will remain exponent, but when bases will be different, then we have to collect the given exponent. For example, I have written 5 raised to power 2 multiply 3 raised to power 2. You can observe bases are different, but their exponents are same. What we have to do? We have to collect exponents. Like we have to write bases in one round bracket and exponent will be collected. Okay, now we have to solve this round bracket. Multiply sign is coming, it means we have to multiply both numbers. 5 3s are 15, then 2 will be in exponential form. Answer will be 15 raised to power 2. Okay students, it's the time for solving some questions from exercise 6.3. You can see I have written question number 1 on board, that is simplify by using product law and express the result in power notation. Okay, I have written 3 parts from question number 1 and you can observe in all the given 3 parts bases are same, 7 7 5 5 7 over 5 and 7 over 5. In these given 3 parts, bases are same. So what we have to do? This is the first condition of product law, and we have to add their exponents, right? 7 will remain as it is. We will write one time, and we have to add their exponents. 4 plus 5. Answer will be 7 raised to power 9. Okay students, in part number 3 again bases are same, so we have to add their exponents. You can see when I am adding, then n plus 1 and n minus 2 between both exponents I am putting this plus sign because we have to add exponents. After this step we have to collect like terms. N and n both are like terms, 1 and minus 2 both are constants, so both are called like terms, and we have to simplify it. Both terms has coefficient 1 1. When we will add them, answer will be 2n. 5 raised to power 2 n minus 1. In the part number 6 question, again bases are same, we have to add their exponents. 7 over 5 whole exponent 7 plus 4. When we will add, answer will be 7/5 whole exponent 11. Students, here you have to put focus. When you will insert bracket, your in bracket should be in a big size that should cover numerator and denominator both. Otherwise, if your bracket will just cover numerator, your question will be considered wrong. I think remaining parts, just like these parts, you can do by yourself. Now we move on the second condition, when our bases will be different and exponent will be same. Okay students, I have written 2 more parts from question number 1, and you can observe in part number 8 bases are different, but in part number 12 bases are again same. So we solve both questions one by one. What we have learned about the second condition of product law, we have learned when our bases will be different, then we will write both bases in one bracket and exponent will be collected. Okay, whole exponent means, students, 9 plus 1, 9 plus n belongs to y and 9 plus n belongs to x. Okay, it means this is an exponent of both bases. This round bracket means. Okay, you can also write like this because bases are different. You can write like this: xy whole exponent 9 plus n. Because I know very well, if two variables are coming together and there is no sign between them, it means multiply sign is there. I think you people also know about this thing. Okay, now come on the last part of question number 1. You can see bases are same, so we have to add their exponents. Now don't get confused, there are 3 bases. What we will do doesn't matter, don't take tension. Okay, simply apply product law. Bases are same, so you can add their exponents in the same step. 5 plus 6 plus 2. Then 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 2, 13. Answer will be 3 raised to power 13. Okay, my dear students, it's a time for your diary and your test. In previous diary, you have enjoyed a cup of tea, but today you will enjoy a cold drink. After enjoying cold drink, you have to finish your test and you have to complete your work with proper information. Okay, my dear students, take care. Wish you all the best. Allah Hafiz.